Sleep. Your body needs it to function. Your brain needs it to process memories. Your immune system needs it to not collapse. And you, specifically, have been meaning to get more of it since 2019. Scientists say you need 8 hours. You are getting 5. The missing 3 hours are somewhere between just one more video and why did I say that thing in 2011? Nobody has found them. Every night begins with a negotiation. You look at the clock, it is 11 p.m. You think, if I sleep now, I get 7 hours. That is almost 8. That is fine. That is responsible, actually. I am basically a morning person. You do not sleep at 11 p.m. You check your phone. One thing leads to another. It is now 1 a.m. New negotiation. If I sleep right now, I get 5 hours. 5 is enough. Athletes sleep less than this. I read that somewhere. Probably at 1 a.m. You do not sleep at 1 a.m. It is 2:30. You have entered the acceptance phase. You are no longer negotiating. You are simply awake. This is your life now. You are a nocturnal creature. You always were. Society was wrong about mornings. There are several things that prevent sleep. Enemy number 1, temperature. Too hot, kick off blanket. Now too cold, pull blanket back. Too hot again. The blanket has become your opponent. You have been fighting the blanket for 40 minutes. The blanket is winning. Enemy number 2, sound. Complete silence. You can hear your own heartbeat. Is it supposed to sound like that? You Google, is my heartbeat normal? It is, probably. The internet is not sure. Now you are not sure. Enemy number 3. Your own brain. Remember that presentation in 2016, the one where you said, you too, when the professor said, good luck? Your brain does. Your brain has been saving this moment in 4K and has chosen right now, specifically, to play it back. Full surround sound, slow motion replay. You said, you too. The professor did not have a good luck. Enemy number 4. Your phone. You put it face down. You know it's there. You're not going to check it. You're not going to check it. You check it. Nothing happened. You knew nothing happened. You checked anyway. This is called anxiety, and also just being alive in 2026. 3 a.m. is when your brain decides it's time to be productive. Not during the day, not when you had 8 hours free and a coffee. Now, at 3 a.m., when sleep was so close you could feel it. At 3 a.m., your brain will solve a problem you are not thinking about, then forget the solution by morning. Plan an entire business, a good one, revolutionary actually, gone by 7 a.m. You will never remember what it was. It was probably great. Remember every person you need to reply to. Your brain will list them out loud internally, one by one, like it's reading a receipt. You will not reply to any of them tomorrow. You will remember them again at 3 a.m. next week. And finally, decide that something you said to someone 4 years ago was actually offensive. Reconstruct the entire conversation, apologize in your head, draft a message you will never send, feel guilty about a thing that the other person has not thought about since it happened. This is called being a person. There's no fix. You fall asleep at 3:47 a.m. Your alarm is at 6:30 a.m. When the alarm goes off, something interesting happens. The person who set that alarm, the optimistic, responsible, functional human who thought 6:30 a.m. was a reasonable time to exist, is gone. In their place is a different person, a feral person, a person who views the alarm not as a helpful tool, but as a personal attack. This person will hit snooze. Not once, not twice. The snooze button will be hit until the concept of time becomes negotiable. At 7:52 a.m., this person will do what scientists call the math. The math goes like this. If I skip breakfast, skip the shower, leave in 8 minutes, and hit every green light, I can still make it. The math is always wrong. You know the math is wrong. You do the math anyway. Here's something nobody tells you about the snooze button. The 9 minutes of sleep you get after hitting snooze are not real sleep. Your body knows the alarm is coming. It can't commit. It just hovers there, half-conscious, counting down. You wake up more tired than before. You hit snooze again anyway. This is the definition of insanity, according to some people, and the definition of a Tuesday, according to everyone else. So, to summarize, sleep is free, technically, available, and completely destroyed by temperature, sound, your phone, your own memories, a business idea you will never remember, and an alarm set by a version of yourself that no longer exists. The solution, experts say, is consistent sleep hygiene and a regular schedule. You will read this at 2 a.m. You will think, yeah, I should do that. You will not do that. Good night or good morning. We don't judge here. We're all just tired. Subscribe. The notification will wake you up anyway.